right. We have another guest tonight. Everybody, I'm really excited. He's a very, very funny young man, and he just has been crushing it all around Edmonton. Everybody, get very, very excited. Mr. Brandon Brown.
Hello, Empress. My name is Brandon Brown.
Hi, Brandon.
Hello, audience. I've been watching a lot of gay porn as of late. It started as a curiosity, but it's at the point now where it's time to admit to myself it's all I watch. I mean, there's a strong possibility I could be, you know, a lesbian. I do enjoy my online porn. It's a difficult place for me, however. I'm a progressive thinker. I'm a liberal-minded guy, so it's difficult for me, online porn. It's sexist, of course. It's racist as well. Like, do you ever think that black male porn actors ever get sick and tired of being typecasted? Always having to go in and read for the same role time and time again? It's really not fair. Of course, the world of online porn is not politically correct. You're not going to hear politically correct phrases. You're not going to hear phrases like African American, or transgender, or little person. Speaking of midget porn, I wish I had more of a sexual fetish. I'm older, I feel like a little bit of a prude. I mean, online there's urine, there's feet, people having their balls stepped on. I like pubic hair. Turns out that's a sexual fetish. I didn't realize what a freak I was. I think it's a testament to how sexist our modern society is that a woman in her natural state is considered a sexual fetish. It's like me leaning over to one of my friends and saying, you know what, call me old-fashioned, call me a freak, but I prefer my women with both feet attached. I like them. I find them to be more independent, less clingy, and overall more balanced as people. Things haven't really worked out for me in my life the way I was hoping, to be honest. I did go to university, the University of Alberta, as a matter of fact. Thank you. Of course, that was to catch the bus down here for the show tonight. Not to actually attain a degree. Being a broke person who lives check to check, this is a tough week for me. At some point this week, my Netflix comes out of my bank account. Now, I'm not sure exactly what day that is, so it leads to a couple of stress-ridden purchases at a fast food restaurant this week. I'll be making a purchase for $5.99 and the machine says processing. I'm fucking terrified of that. What's coming on my account? I don't fucking know. Processing. I'm standing with the anxiety of a boyfriend outside of a bathroom door while his girlfriend pees on a stick. Just hoping for the best. Of course, this moment, the cashier wants to lean over and ask, "Sir, would you care to donate $2 to the Children's Hospital today?" Well, in theory, of course, but it is Netflix week, and to be honest with you, I just went out to dinner and spent $6. If I had an extra $2 of disposable income, I would have upsized the combo. And trust me on that one. Shouldn't be eating fast food anyway, that shit is just way too cheap. Something is just too cheap, you know, like I'm willing to pay for certain things, even as a broke person. Food, airfare. Have you noticed how cheap airfare has been getting recently? This shit is terrifying. A couple of months ago I saw an ad for an American airline that was advertising $89 flights to Europe. $89, no hidden fees. Let me tell you something, if you're flying me to Europe for $89, I'd appreciate some hidden fees. As a matter of fact, I'd appreciate some unhidden fees. Like when I show up to the check-in, I would appreciate if the clerk would tell me, "Sir, of course, we'd be happy to honor that $89 flight fee today. Just so you know, we do have a couple of optional upgrades available. For $400, we can do the sober pilot package for you this afternoon. We also have a special on our emotionally stable pilot package, which we do suggest. Or you can turn that down and sign here and here, and I'm legally obligated to tell you that today your pilot will be Trevor. It says here that Trevor is recently divorced from a passive-aggressive woman who will not let him see his children, so he's a raging alcoholic. Good news is, it says he also does cocaine, so he should be fairly alert for your flight over the Atlantic Ocean for $89 this afternoon. You don't want to die in a plane crash either nowadays. You don't want to die in a plane crash, hurricane, anything newsworthy. You want to avoid it if you can. Back in my day, if you died in a newsworthy circumstance, they'd have what I call like a tragedy photo. You know, they put a photo of you in the news to put a face to the tragedy. You know what I mean? To gain sympathy. You know. Back in my day, it would be a passport photo, driver's license picture, work ID. You know. Now, of course, you know what it's going to be if you die in a tragic circumstance. It's going to be a selfie. I don't know about you folks, but all my sympathy goes out the window when I see somebody showing a selfie in the tragedy photo. You have two parents crying on the couch hysterically in the local news. Their son Michael was stabbed last night downtown at a nightclub. It's not fair. He had such a future ahead of him. He was such a good student. I'm feeling for them until they show a picture of Michael standing in front of his bathroom mirror with his shirt off and his head cocked back. I'm sorry, folks. Looking at Michael in that picture, I want to stab that motherfucker myself. Look at him. Another couple on the news crying, oh, Rebecca's been missing for days. We have no idea where she is. 3 days, nobody's talked to her. They're trying to get a search party together. I'm sympathetic again. I may even help them look for this girl till they show a picture of her taking a selfie on a yoga mat at what appears to be some kind of a spiritual retreat. Folks, you want to get a search party to find your daughter? I don't think that's completely necessary. From the looks of the picture, your daughter has already found herself. Thank you very much. My name is Brandon Brown.